Top K-pop. There are certain moments that don't require a grand stage to capture the world's attention. Sometimes, an airport can become the center of global attention simply by the presence of a few figures who have made history in the international music industry for years. And that's exactly what happened on an enthusiastic morning at Incheon International Airport on June 23, 2026. Even before the sun had fully risen, the atmosphere at one of South Korea's busiest airports was already noticeably different. Passengers, initially busy with their own travel plans, slowly began to shift their attention in one direction. Some stopped walking, others took out their phones, and whispers began to emerge from various corners of the International Departures Terminal. The reason for all this attention was one thing: BTS. The arrival of the group, which has become a symbol of Korean music's success on the world stage, once again created an extraordinary sight. Despite being at the peak of their popularity for years, their appeal never seemed to fade. On the contrary, each appearance always managed to create a new wave of enthusiasm that spread throughout the world. That morning, the 5 members of BTS were seen walking towards the international departures area amidst tight security. Their steps seemed calm, but the aura they radiated made the entire area seem like an impromptu red carpet. The lucky fans on site couldn't hide their excitement at seeing the figures they had only seen on television, concerts, and social media. This trip was no ordinary one. BTS was reportedly preparing to head to Madrid, Spain, to embark on one of the most important legs of their world tour, the Arirang World Tour. This tour has been a huge topic of conversation since its announcement, touted as one of the largest stadium concert projects ever undertaken by a K-pop group. Madrid will witness BTS's musical prowess once again rock Europe. The magnificent Riyadh Air Metropolitano Stadium is ready to welcome a sea of purple lights that will fill every corner of the arena. Thousands of tickets have already sold out quickly, proving that BTS's influence remains unmatched. In photos circulating through various Korean media outlets, the members appear in different styles, yet still exude their own distinctive characters. RM, or Kim Namjoon, appeared simple yet charismatic in a black graphic t-shirt paired with a matching hat. As the group's leader, his presence always exudes a sense of calm and confidence. Nearby, Suga, or Minyoongi, appeared casual in a white sweater with a large black bag, adding to the simple yet elegant look. As usual, Yoongi displayed his signature charm, not needing to be overly over the top to attract attention. Meanwhile, Kim Taehyung once again proved why he's often called one of the best visuals in the Korean entertainment industry. His bright blue jacket immediately caught the eye. The striking color made him easily recognizable even from a distance. Paired with dark-toned clothing underneath, Taehyung's look was both fashionable and comfortable for long-distance travel. Meanwhile, Jin looked stunning in an all-denim look that made him look fresh and youthful. Many fans immediately raved about his appearance on social media, saying that worldwide handsome once again lived up to his nickname without needing to do anything more than a casual stroll through the airport. But among all the members present that morning, the most attention seemed to be drawn to one figure standing right in the middle of the formation: Jungkook. BTS's Golden Magne once again captivated fans and the media with his simple look for the international flight. With a black knit hat covering his hair, a matching face mask that almost completely concealed his face, and an oversized denim jacket that lent a casual touch, Jungkook appeared utterly mysterious. His face was largely covered, but that didn't diminish his allure. Instead, it was this mysteriousness that made fans even more unable to look away. Only a pair of clear eyes were visible from behind his face covering. But for ARMY, that was more than enough to recognize the idol. His silhouette, his gait, and even his small gestures were all easily recognizable. Meanwhile, with calm and confident steps, Jungkook continued to move through the growing crowd. He was seen carrying his passport and travel documents in his left hand, while a number of staff and security officers walked around him to ensure his safe journey. Despite the bustling atmosphere, Jungkook maintained the professional demeanor that has long been one of the reasons he is so loved by fans worldwide. There were no exaggerated expressions, no attempts to attract attention. Yet it was precisely this simplicity that made his every move always a highlight. Then came a small moment that immediately captured the public's attention. While walking down the airport corridor, Jungkook slowly raised his left hand to his chest. At first glance, the movement looked like someone adjusting the sleeve of his jacket. But when the denim sleeve lifted slightly, media cameras caught something gleaming on his wrist. A luxury black watch. The reflection of the terminal lights made the accessory even more striking. Within minutes, photos of the moment spread across various social media platforms. Many fans joked that Jungkook seemed to be deliberately giving photographers the opportunity to capture his favorite watch. Whether intentional or not, that simple moment successfully set the internet ablaze. Fan comments immediately flooded various platforms. Some found the act incredibly hilarious, while others saw it as proof that Jungkook has a humorous side that always manages to make ARMY smile. This is one of the reasons why Jungkook always attracts attention. He doesn't need a big action to create a viral moment. Even a small gesture lasting only a few seconds can become a global topic. Meanwhile, the members' departure for Madrid also raised significant questions among fans. Many noticed that the group that left that morning wasn't fully assembled. So where was Jimin? This curiosity was finally answered by Korean media reports stating that Jimin had a separate flight schedule. He was reportedly heading to Paris, France, first to complete several agendas related to the Arirang World Tour. Paris itself will be one of the biggest destinations on the tour. The Stade de France Stadium has been prepared to welcome BTS in mid-July. Therefore, the decision to travel separately is believed to be related to the professional preparations each member must undergo. Despite this, fans have no doubts about BTS's unity. After years of working together through various challenges, the members' relationships have grown into something far stronger than mere colleagues. Across the globe, armies began sending prayers and support via social media. Special hashtags quickly emerged. Thousands of messages wishing all the members a safe journey and a healthy arrival in Europe flooded the internet. Now, as the plane carrying the BTS members departed South Korea and crossed the skies toward Spain, one thing has become increasingly clear. The Arirang World Tour is more than just another series of concerts. It has become a new symbol of BTS's journey as global music icons who continue to write history. Madrid is now preparing for their arrival. Thousands of fans are counting down the days. The stadium lights will soon come on. A sea of army bombs will once again fill the arena. And when the music begins, the world will once again witness why BTS remains an irreplaceable phenomenon. The journey to that magnificent stage began early one morning at Incheon Airport. A departure that may seem simple, but for millions of armies around the world, that moment is the beginning of a new chapter that will be filled with memories, emotions, and history written again by the 7 legends that are BTS.